All I can tell you that whatever they say it will do, it does it. Great product. I found why my husband changed so much with me. Being cheated is the worst part of the relationship. Good luck and be prepared to find out what are you looking for. If you think and your heart feels it. It's certainly true, you just need a little bit of help and this little guy will do the job.
This tracker is so easy to use, and their support department is fantastic. I was able to track my cheating husband to his girlfriend's house, then to every restaurant he spent our money on her, which will become important later in court. Won't he be surprised? The accuracy was impressive. I could even tell what parking space he was in. One word of caution, though, the car that I tracked was also in my name, so I had every right to track it. However, if the car you track is only in his name, I would check your state laws to make sure you are covered. Last time he cheated I spent thousands on a private detective. This device gives you hard evidence for a fraction of the every penny. You must purchase a subscription to view the tracker on a website, however for a mere $25 for 1 month, you can have all the info you need in bright satellite colors with timestamps. I chose to hide mine in a plastic box that I used for some personal supplies. In fact, he even put the box in the trunk for me, never knowing he was activating his own consequence. For those of you who wonder how this story turned out, let's just say that the tracker's history helped me make him history as well.
Really hate to leave bad reviews for anything. This GPS unit, which has seemed to work fairly well, just somehow gave us a false reading. We keep this unit in our child's backpack. From time to time I check the location. Well, to my surprise the unit's location was smack dab in the local emergency room. Checked the history and the movement would appear that the unit traveled directly from the school to the hospital. Well, after frantically calling the school, it turned out the kid and GPS unit were all still located at the school. Thank you AMERICALOC for the 20 minutes of shore terror.
I don't do a lot of reviews, but I had to take the time to do this one. Really great product and even better customer service. BR bought this to put on my elderly dad's mobility scooter that he rides outdoors only, so we could be notified either by email or text when there was movement, and then again when movement stopped. When we have been notified of movement, we can see where he is, and then when he has stopped moving, we are notified again. He just thinks it is an emergency button, which it also is, so that he can push the only button there is on it in case if he has a problem. If he pushes the button, you can get a text or email saying that the emergency button has been pushed. We can then look at the tracker app and locate him. Such peace of mind. I also set up an alert for when the battery is getting low so I can recharge it. They thought of everything. Bree will say that after I first created my account, I wasn't sure what I was looking at on the app. It was a little busy and I didn't know what to do. I called customer service, and they were awesome. I explained what we wanted to do with this and they very quickly told me where to go and what to do. It was very easy and I can make changes now that I know what I am doing. I also told them that it seemed the battery was draining quickly and they made a remote programming change that has extended the battery life beyond my expectations. I bought two. I hardwired one to a car that was being transported when we moved from Minnesota to Colorado. I put another one in a box that was packed with the moving company. I was able to track both all the way. The battery on the one packed lasted 8 days before it died. That was one more day than it took for the move.
Unit works as advertised. You can set up email alerts and then have emails converted to text messages, giving very close to real-time alerts. We got reliable movement alerts, and were able to follow the thief's route, while notifying the police. Tracked the thief all the way to his destination and police were summoned to arrest with goods still in possession. The free first 2 months of cell service was an added bonus. This unit works, and works reliably. The battery life is good. It was still 80 charged. Yes, it tells you state of charge after over a week out in the field. Easy to set up, and customer service is awesome, responding to, even encouraging future inquiries, almost immediately. They tweaked the tracking settings for me, and were right on top of it all the way. There are lots of units out there, but this one is a sure bet, at least it was for me.
I did a lot of research before purchasing this device. It is without question the best for the money. You can get cheaper units without SIM cards and deal with all of that yourself, but if you want plug and play, this is it. BRCons BR, the online software and phone app GUI, is outdated. But it is functional and gives you all the information you need, but it does take some getting used to. BR Pros BR. The email support is fast and easy and very willing to help. I am not easily impressed, but I have to give credit where it's due. BR highly recommended from someone who is highly critical.
Works great. Battery life is basically what they advertise. When vehicle is idle, remember to deselect the speed function. This aids in longevity of the battery. The magnetic case works great for those looking for one. Very strong magnet.
We purchased this tracker to monitor our 5-year-old granddaughter's travel to from school on the bus. Here in Florida, the school bus departure can be delayed when dangerous weather conditions exist. In summer, that's often. So, we are never certain when she leaves or where the bus is located for her dad to meet her daily. Her parents tucked the tracker into her backpack. The tracker sleeps during periods of no movement. Initially, the tracker sometimes did not wake up as soon as movement occurred. Our email to support was answered almost immediately within 1 hour. Since changes were downloaded directly to the device over the network, the tracker has been very reliable. The battery charge lasts more than the school week. So, we are very pleased with the performance and the outstanding follow-up that AMERICALOC continues to give. They periodically contact us to confirm that the product is meeting our expectation.
The unit I have is currently malfunctioning. It's reporting all sorts of false information. Wrong location, movement when no movement is happening, very extremely delayed information. This particular device has got to be defective. I hope that the company will make good on this expensive purchase and stop giving me a song and a dance about all of the wrong information it's reporting, and just replace this malfunctioning unit with one that is brand new and actually is working. If that does happen and the replacement actually works properly, I'll update these review accordingly.